When he was done with his career, he was the 16th best wrestler in the nation. So this is a man who thrives off of failure, which you don't see very often for a rookie.
Cutler James goes by the mantra, no losing, just learning. And that's exactly what he looks to bring forward here tonight. But Uriah Connor's a superstar who's starting to get under the skin of some of his fellow NXT competitors.
Uriah Connors is embracing some extracurricular activity around the Performance Center.
Seems to be quite the prankster.
Look, a few pranks, a few jokes, but just look at the face of Cutler James. That's the last guy you want to play a prank on.
And Cutler James certainly someone who wants to clean up any nonsense in the neighborhood or in the ring. Oh, look at the power here of the big man. 255 pounds. Scoop slam, right down goes Uriah Connor.
And this was a point I was going to mention earlier on. Cutler James is probably the most inexperienced opponent that Uriah Connors has had in his brief career, but there's no replacement for raw power. And you are seeing that on display from Cutler James.
Uriah Connors has taken on the likes of Tavion Heights, Eddie Thorpe, of course, his debut against Shawn Spears. And you mentioned that difference here, Byron. The size of Cutler James could really be a difference maker.
Very unique training habits.
As James collides there at that ring post, that does not give too much there. And you see that fourth-generation experience really starting to rear its head here, Byron.
Very smart. You have an inexperienced competitor who's trying to lean on his power advantage, take away a limb, take away his arm, make it a little more difficult for Cutler James. Force Cutler James to figure out something in his very limited playbook.
As we talk about pins and submissions, Cutler James, Uriah Connors, both looking for their first here in NXT. Oh, Connors goes for the strike again, but Cutler James.
A defiant look on the face of Cutler James. A little extra smack behind those back elbows.
And Byron, back to that point made earlier, no losing, just learning, and you're seeing it right here in real time.
I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of athletes that walk into the Performance Center. They're on top of their class, D1 athletes. They were excellent professional athletes, and they come here and hit that learning curve of losses. Little air guitar, I like it.
James might have just shell-shocked Uriah Connors right there into the cover. And the resourceful Uriah Connors finds his foot on the bottom rope.
You said it right there, Blake. That is experience. That is ring awareness. You may not have enough energy to kick out of the predicament, but at least you placed your body in a way where you could just subtly drape that leg over the bottom rope.
And let's see if the HOA came to play here tonight. As Cutler James looking to get right back in the driver's seat. Oh, and Connors, we've seen that in the past, Byron. From Uriah Connors, creates some separation.
Nice.
And the tope suicida to the outside.
She came out, had a great showing, and then you didn't see her for a few months.
Indeed.
And then all of a sudden, Blair Davenport, someone who she was a rival with in the UK. She thought, this is my path. I have a new tag team partner. We're going to do great things. What happens? Blair Davenport gets drafted to Friday Night SmackDown. So right now, if I'm Stevie Turner, yes, I am ticked off. Yes, I am frustrated. Yes, I want opportunities I feel I deserve. Hence why we saw Stevie Turner say what she said this past Tuesday night on NXT. She's tired of sitting on the sidelines. She wants opportunity. She wants a chance to show the decision makers that she deserves to be in the mix like any other top superstar in the women's division.
She certainly had some good
I'm actually getting upset right now talking about it.
I see that. You're getting a little hot there. Yeah, you want a towel?
You got a hanky? I hate commentary with perspiration on my face. It's very distracting.
As right now, Stevie Turner in control right now. And of course, you did mention her feeling that she's been overlooked recently on NXT. But do you really believe she should have automatically qualified for the North American Women's Championship?
Clearly not. You have to earn those chances. But the whole point is that sometimes you have to ruffle some feathers. You have to make a little bit of noise so people go, oh, so people go, exactly, oh, Stevie Turner, wow. Maybe we need to put more of a spotlight on her.
They're in Byron's stable along with Javier Bernal.
You know, wait, you don't agree with that?
But Stevie Turner there.
Wait, no, let's do a deep dive into this. You don't think Stevie Turner deserves opportunities?
She certainly deserves opportunities.
Well, based on the tone of your voice, I didn't get that impression.
Well, a win right here will certainly do her some good, as Stevie Turner right now looking for that singles victory right here. Hooks that outside leg, 2. And Kendall Gray able to hang on. All the contenders now set for the Women's North American Championship match next Sunday at the UFC Apex.
What a platform to do that. At the beautiful UFC Apex in Las Vegas. an event that everyone throughout this industry is talking about, and one of those ladies has a chance to make history, to etch her name in the history books as the first ever NXT Women's North American Champion.
We've talked several times about how Kendall Gray certainly loves to fight and brings it each and every time in there. And she's fighting from underneath right here. She's trying to get by Stevie Turner. She likes to keep up that relentless pace. Byron, can she continue to do so right here?
Working out pretty well for her right now.
As Kendall Gray getting all sorts of fired up. Of course, she's from Las Vegas, Battleground in her backyard next Sunday. And of course, WrestleMania 41 next April coming to Las Vegas. So a lot right now on Kendall Gray's mind.
Well, right now, all that should be on Kendall Gray's mind is defeating Stevie Turner.
As Gray, goes for a high risk, but no reward. And look at Stevie Turner's face. She might have just found the opening she's looking for.
A maniacal look on the face of Turner. The culture of the no quarter catch.
Look at the power there of Tyreek Igwe just scooping up Dempsey and slamming him right down. As back-to-back weeks on NXT TV versus the OC and the no quarter catch crew. What an initial showing from Tyson and Tyreek.
And if I'm Tyson and Tyreek, I don't care if our win was controversial against the no quarter catch crew. It was a win. It was a win on NXT TV, which means now you are on the radar. You are on the radar for future opportunities, for championship opportunities. Now you build on it.
Referee that matchup Stacks, making Danny Davis jealous.
So the old shoulder issue, pops up every now and then. A little cramp here and there. It happens to the best of us.
As Tyson DuPont dumps down Myles Bourne. And look at Bourne right there. As it looked like Tyson DuPont was going for the cover, but Bourne quickly shifts his weight. Part of that training of the no quarter catch crew.
That's what's so surprising about the current disarray of the no quarter catch crew, because they usually never leave any stone unturned. I mean, they cover every single detail as it relates to preparation for their opponents.
At Bourne and Dempsey representing the no quarter catch crew here. You have to wonder, why did they go back to that well one more time, Byron?
Well, as it works, you stick with it, but in this case, it backfired as Charlie Dempsey now will pick apart Tyson DuPont.
You can really see Dempsey amping things up right here. As you certainly know, he has revenge on his mind. We talked about those ups and downs in recent weeks. And the Dragon Screw leg whip, and Tyson DuPont in a very precarious position. As Dempsey rolls him over, shoulders are down. As DuPont trying to find some level of an opening. Maybe out of desperation, creates the separation. And here comes Tyreek Igwe.
Fresh and ready to roll is Tyreek Igwe. Putting that work in.
And Igwe going 1-on-2 here. Bringing the offensive thunder to the no quarter catch crew.
Can you imagine what it would do for DuPont and Igwe to go 2-0 now against the no quarter catch crew?
Down goes Dempsey. And Tyson and Tyreek might start to think about that heart stopper. There's a shoulder breaker. And Tyreek starting to build some steam. Big splash, hooks the outside leg. Dempsey's shoulders are down. And Myles Bourne keeps this match alive. Byron, it's starting to break down.
It's breaking down, but I love it. I love the spirit of competition. Do whatever it takes.
And DuPont right out in front of us here.
Kemp, Ian DuPont, Tyreek Igwe still on a
Wait a second.
path.
Well. And referee Jeremy Marcus distracted by Charlie Dempsey. That high angle German suplex holds the bridge. And the crew gets its due.